Well, as most programmers know, developing a new application from scratch is a very time-consuming job. If you have an existing application and you want to do a rewrite in another development environment, it's going to take a hell of a lot of time. And staying with Synergy DE, building on top of what you already have, it's a tremendous time saver.
Well, the great thing about Synergex is that this is the whole thrust of development in recent years has been to allow developers to preserve their investment in existing applications developed over tens or hundreds of man years of effort, but then to be able to communicate to all of the emerging technologies that are out there.
Synergy has helped us keep up with technology because of the tools that they provide us, the platform independence that they give us, and so the code that we have developed over many years is still operating now, and so that way we get a long-term return on our investment of that coding. And they are always researching different areas of technology, and we're able to make use of that at the time that's appropriate to us. And that way we don't have to be on the bleeding edge and and spend all that research and development time that is quite costly.
They are on top of the situation. I mean, basically they make it easy for us as an end user developer or an ISV developer, whatever, to keep up with the technologies because they're doing all the legwork. They're doing all the hard work, determining what the new technologies are and making their product implement those technologies so that we can use them. So, yeah, I mean, it's saving us a ton of work.
Moreover, you have a proven application. When you do a rewrite, you have to start all over, quality testing, and you'll probably have a lot of new bugs introduced into your existing application.
The communication methods are there so that data can be shared with other pieces of the computing world. We can get data from those environments. We can send data to those environments, and as a result, the investments in business rules and in the business applications don't have to be re-engineered from scratch, which is extremely costly, and therefore they become a very cost-effective set of tools that are required in today's IT environments.
When you've spent 24 years developing a product, the investment's huge. You may not see it right now, but if you were to go back up and add up the man hours and the money invested in a product that's got a life that's been on the shelf for 24 years, just like DBL or Synergy has been there for that many years, the cost would be astronomical. And to start over and do that, and if you were forced to start over, well, basically you couldn't be in business. It put you out of business because by the time you got the product done, your customers would already be going somewhere else and to some competitor's product, and you wouldn't have any customers left. So it's probably the most important factor in a developer to be able to not throw something away that that's been working for 24 years or 20 years or 10, even 5 years. If you got 5 years invested, that's a whole lot of money and a whole lot of time. You just can't afford to throw it away.
Version 9 will enable us to add object-oriented facilities into the existing application again without having to rewrite most of it.
When it comes to software, version 9 of Synergy is the culmination of so many things that we've been looking for over the years, and so many different enhancements have been brought together into this one release, that version 9 to me is exactly where Synergy needs to be, and it's an awesome, awesome version.
Version 9 just extends on the old philosophy of being able to gradually migrate into new environments, giving us object-oriented programming, which is all the rage at the moment for new applications. So it allows us to retain the investment in everything we have and build on top of that with new developments in object-oriented programming.